I think this is gonna start being like my staple. How I'll start all my videos. All right, what's up? Bro, my brain, it's not working today, so just bear with me. It's a new series. My brain's not f***ing, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, Side Questing with Scotty. Let's just restart that.
Red moon on the barrel rim. Truth tastes bitter, thick and dim. Bones hung low, no sin, no shame. Only smoke remembers a name. Shala, brula, hum in the pit. Loaf of bora, meat and spirit. Shala, brula, burning slow. Loaf of bora, let it go.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Side Questing with Scotty. Got a new series we're starting today where I slowly build out my 5th gen 4Runner. Yeah, we're just going to be starting a new series with that on the channel. That's kind of why I named it Side Questing with Scotty. I didn't want it to be like pertaining to one specific type of videos. Probably doing a whole bunch of cool different things on here. But yeah, we're starting filming me slowly building out this rig. I've done a few things already. I've just got a 3-inch rough country lift on there. Got some new tires, the Falcon Wild Peak. I think they're the 4s, the newest. Brain's not working today. Falcon. I got the Falcon Wild Peaks all terrain. Honestly, it's such a good tire for what I do with the 4Runner. I mean, it's my daily. It's not always getting off road, so they're great. I'm on 285 70 17s with my TRD alloy rims. But yeah, we haven't done a whole lot to the 4Runner other than that. My next kind of big mod I want to add on is a new front bumper. So that's why we're undercoating the skid plate today. Right now it's just bare metal and it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Now that I've got the lift on it, so you can kind of see under there more. And like all of my 4Runners like gray, darker colors. So I could go buy a new black TRD skid plate, but as you can see right here, we're not doing that. We're not spending that kind of money when I'm going to do this today for under $100 and do it in probably like 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, welcome to a new series on the channel. It's gonna be fun. I'm super stoked for this. I love working on my 4Runner, making her look pretty. And yeah, I don't know what else to talk about for the intro, so we're just gonna hop into it and get this crap done today. I got super simple stuff here. Just got some Rust-Oleum Pro Grade undercoating. Got it at Lowe's for like $12, $13. 14 mil socket and some 320 sandpaper. So we're gonna get this thing up on the lift. You don't need a lift at all for this project. I just have the option to get to use this here on base for like $12 an hour, so I thought might as well use it, make it a little bit easier for video and showing you guys, especially when it comes to taking this skid plate off and putting it back on. But we'll get this thing up on the lift, get it locked in, and get rolling on with this project. So it's super simple. Just got the 4 14 mil bolts we're taking out here, those 2 up top, then we got 2 down here. Then I also have the red TRD lettered inserts that we're gonna be throwing on right here. Shout out to 4runnerlifestyle.com, that's where I ordered mine from. They have a lot of great product for the 4Runner. I just use them because I can use my GovX profile to get a little bit of a discount. But let's get these bolts taken off and we're gonna clean this thing up and get going. You know, right here it'd probably be a good idea for me to have someone help me hold this thing while I took it off so I don't drop it on my head or break it, but if you know me, I'm too stubborn for that crap. Alright guys, before we paint this thing, we're just gonna give it a good wash down and clean it as best we can and get all this off, so when we go to paint it, it comes out a lot better. Alright guys, one last thing before we paint. We're gonna take this 320 grit sanding block right here, and we're just gonna kind of scuff sand the whole skid plate, really anywhere that's gonna get some paint applied to it. And the reason for this is it's just gonna help the paint adhere and grab onto the metal a little bit better. 320 is really the only grit you'd really need. You don't obviously want to use like 80 or 180 or 240. 320 is gonna get the job done. So we're just gonna run over this real quick with this sanding block, and then we'll be good to paint. Alright guys, so while I'm shaking these up real quick, you want to shake these up for about a minute, but it's super simple when it comes to painting this stuff. You know, the most important thing I would say is just keeping that even distance away from the metal. You don't want to get super close or too far away. Keep the same speed as you're going across. And another pro tip is you want to start spraying off the metal and continue to spray all the way off the other side of the metal. Don't start or stop while you're above the metal, so just like overspray it by like an inch or two. So I got this cardboard here. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna only hit the skid plate, but super simple stuff. I mean, it's not to be overcomplicated, especially something like this. You know, you're just gonna spray back and forth all the way across. We are gonna do 2 coats, so we're gonna knock this out. This first coat, let it set for a minute, and then we'll do the second coat. Alright, so we've let this set for a few minutes. I'd say about 5 minutes or so. Can say it's 1 to 2 minutes to let it set before we start the second coat, but we're going to go ahead, go on the second coat. The most important thing is you're just going to go the opposite direction this time. So same concept, start off the metal, finish off the metal, just work your way across. This does have some like cutouts in it, like airflow and stuff, so just make sure you get all the way around those. On the inside you may be hard to miss. So you might just have to spritz those real quick. But another thing here is I've gotten some like bubbles and stuff. I guess the can got clogged or whatever. So you just want to make sure you wipe those off as soon as you can, and then you can just reapply a little coat over the top of them. But you want to make sure you get rid of those as quick as possible. I'm just taking a rag here and just kind of dabbing it real quick, trying to get it out. But like I said, this is not do or die here on this project. It's a DIY, so if it don't come out perfect, it's all good. Alright, so one last thing before we work on getting it back on the forerunner is I'm going to gently pick this up, and we're just going to hit the edges around the outside here of the skid plate with the spray. It's probably going to be visible from a few angles of that, so we're just going to knock that out. I'm not going to spray the underneath of it. There's no reason you're not going to be able to see it. But just knock these out real quick, some quick spritzes. We're just going to do 1 coat of this. It's got to dry for about an hour. As you can see here, I do have a couple spots, but once I get it back up on the forerunner, I'm going to kind of hit it with some touch-ups. But yeah, we're just going to let it sit here and dry for an hour. Not too bad for a DIY project. Alright guys, we're just going to get this thing back on here. It's the opposite way as we took it off, except you should probably be asking for help. I should probably have been asking for help here, but you know, it is what it is. I did notice with the skid plate, I put the bottom ones on first, and then as you can see right here, I kind of had to push up on the top to get it to be back up snug where it was. So I just got the bottom bolts kind of started, and then throw those top 2 on. And then just like I was saying when we were taking them off, you don't want to tighten one bolt all the way down and then go to the next one. You just want to slowly work your way around your bolts until they're all 4 snug, and then we'll be good to go. Before we drop the 400 down, is we're just going to take this overcoat spray and touch it up a little bit now that's on the 400, and I can see if I missed anything, this, that, and the other. When I was tightening on the bolt heads too, they got a little bit of them pulled off with the socket wrench, so we're going to hit those again. And then the other thing is those red TRD insert letters that I ordered. Those should be here in another day or 2, so we won't put them on here in the shop. Once they come in, we'll throw it in here at the end of the video. I'll probably throw those on in the parking lot back home. But after that, this is a done deal. 70 bucks, hour and a half, super simple project. Love how it's turned out. 10 times better than it was before. Alright guys, it's been a day or 2, but TRD letter inserts just came in the mail. I just got off work, came straight home. We're gonna throw these on in the parking lot. And I got this sick hat. Shout out 400lifestyle.com. Once again, a lot of good stuff on there. But yeah, we done this job for under 100 bucks, so saved a couple $100. I was looking at them online, brand new black TRD skid plates. I couldn't find one under like 180 bucks. So, and the most expensive I seen was 400. So saved a lot of money. And it turned out great, I think, just with the undercoat spray. But yeah, we're gonna get this set up and we're gonna throw these on, and that'll be a wrap on this project. guys, it's a wrap on this project. Once again, under $100, can't beat it. I'm not sponsored or like an ambassador or anything, but shout out once again, Forerunner Lifestyle. They got a good product. This freaking hat's sick. But yeah, first video on the Forerunner here on the channel. So like, subscribe, come back. I'm sure there'll be some more videos soon. If you're a Forerunner lover or you got a 5th gen and want to follow along, got any tips or tricks for me as well, please let me know. But see you guys next time.